Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Dear Mathematics and also welcome to the chapter of determinants. In this particular video session we are going to discuss about the system of linear equations. So let us start from the system of linear equations in two variables. Let the system of linear equations are a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 and the second equation is a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. And these two equations are in the variable x and y. So it is given that system of linear equations in two variables. That means two unknowns. If c1 is equal to c2 is equal to 0, then the system of equations a1x plus b1y is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y is equal to 0 are called as homogeneous system of equations. Otherwise, these are called as non-homogeneous system of here x and y are called as the solutions of the equation number 1 and equation number 2, as both of the variables x and y satisfies the both equations number 1 and number 2. So here it is the system of linear equations in two variables. Now let us discuss about the system of linear equations in three variables. Again, let us consider three system of linear equations. Let the system of linear equations are a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to d1, a2x b2y c2z is equal to d2. Here it is the second equation. Then the third one, a3x plus b3y plus c3z is equal to d3. Here it is the third equation. And all of the equations contain three variables or three unknowns x, y and z for which they are satisfied. If d1 is equal to d2 is equal to d3 is equal to 0, then the system of equations are called as homogeneous system of equations. Otherwise these are called as non-homogeneous system of equations. So here it is the system of linear equations in three variables. The value x, y and z are called as the solutions of the three equations as they are satisfying for these values x, y and z. So x, y, z are the solutions of the simultaneous equations, the equation number 1, equation number 2 and equation number 3. So after the completion of system of linear equations 2 variable and 3 variable, let us discuss about a problem based upon this. So here it is the example based upon the system of linear equations of three variables. The example is like this. Let the system of equations are 5x minus 6y plus 4z is equal to 15. This is the first equation. The second one is 7x plus 4y minus 3z is equal to 19. This is the second equation. The 2x plus y plus 6z is equal to 46. This is the third equation. And you have to solve these three equations by using either cross multiplication method, substitution method or elimination method, and then you have to solve this. And you can find that you will find x is equal to 3, y is equal to 4 and z is equal to 6. Let us put these values here in the equation number 1. Equation 1 will be, you can see that 5 into 3 minus 6 into 4 plus 4 into 6. then it will be 15 minus 24 plus 24. Minus 24 plus 24 got cancelled, so the answer is 15, which is the right hand side for the equation number 1. Similarly, you can check that the value x is equal to 3, y is equal to 4 and z is equal to 6 satisfies the rest of the two equations. So here x is equal to 3, y is equal to 4 and z is equal to 6 are called as the solution of the three simultaneous equations. So these three equations you can write down as these three equations satisfies for the values of x is equal to 3, y is equal to 4 and z is equal to 6. So x is equal to 3, y is equal to 4 and z is equal to 6 are called as the solution of the system of equations. So it is all about the problem based upon the system of linear equations in three variables. Now let us discuss about the consistency and inconsistency of a system of linear equations. Then moving towards to the consistency and inconsistency of system of linear equations. A system of equations are of two types. The first one is consistent system of equations and the second one is inconsistent system of equations. Then let us discuss about consistent system of equations. A system of equations is called as consistent if it has one solution or more than one solution. A system of equation is said to be consistent if it has one or more solutions. Inconsistent system of equations. A system of equation is said to be inconsistent if it has no solution. So here it is, the two types of a system of equations. The first one is a consistent system of equations and the second one is the inconsistent system of equations. If the system of equations has one solution or more than one solution, then it is called as a consistent system of equations. Otherwise, if the system is inconsistent or the system of equations are inconsistent, then it has no solution. So here it is all about the consistency and inconsistency. In the latter part, we will discuss about the condition for consistency and inconsistency. Now let us discuss about the non-homogeneous equations, that means the non-homogeneous system of equations and the solution of a non-homogeneous system of equations and the procedure. We have to apply the Cramer's rule to solve the non-homogeneous system of equations. Now let us discuss about the solution of a non-homogeneous system of equations in two variables by using the Cramer's rule. Let the system of equations are a1x plus b1y is equal to c1, a2x plus b2y is equal to c. Here it is the first equation and this is the second equation. These are the simultaneous system of equations of two variables x and y. the solutions of the system of equations are given by x is equal to d1 divided by d, y is equal to d2 divided by d, provided y d not equal to 0. Here d is equal to the determinant of the coefficients of the x variable and y variable in the column manner a1, a2, b1, b2. Similarly, d1 is equal to, in case of d1 we have to replace the coefficients of the x variable from the two equations with the constants. So we have to use c1 and c2 in place of a1 and a2, and the unchanged terms are v1 and v2. Then in case of d2, just we have to replace the coefficients of the y variable from the two equations by the constants. So it is a1, a2 are the unchanged terms. In place of b1 and b2 we have to use c1 and c2. So this is the formula to evaluate or to solve the system of linear equations in two variables by using the Cramer's rule. Then moving towards to the solution of a non-homogeneous system of equations in three variables by using the Cramer's rule. So here it is the solution of a non-homogeneous system of equations in three variables by using the Cramer's rule. Let the simultaneous system of equations are, you can use a word simultaneous in before the system. Let the simultaneous system of equations are a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to d1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z is equal to d2. This is the second equation. This was the first equation. And the third equation will be a3x plus b3y plus c3z is equal to d3. And this will be the third equation. The solutions of the system of equations are given by x is equal to d1 divided by d, y is equal to d2 divided by d, z is equal to d3 divided by d, provided y d not equal to 0. As d lies in the denominator part, so d must not be equal to 0. Here d is equal to the coefficient of the x variable, y variable and z variable in the column manner a1, a2, a3, b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3. Then d1 is equal to, just we have to replace the coefficient of x variable with the constants. So here it will be d1, d2, d3, then b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3. Then d2 will be a1, a2, a3. This is the unchanged terms. And then we have to replace the coefficient of y variable with the constants. So here it is placed d1, d2, d3, then c1, c2, c3. Then the last one is here, d3 will be equal to, the unchanged columns are here a1, a2, a3, b1, b2, b3. And in the third column, just we have to replace the terms with the constants, then it will be d1, d2, d3. So it is all about the procedure to evaluate or to solve the system of simultaneous linear equations in three variables by using the Cramer's rule. Now it is the time to solve some of the problems based upon the Cramer rule. Here it is the first example based upon the Cramer's rule, and it is of the two variables. Let us go through the solution part. Given that the system of linear equations are 2x minus y is equal to 17, 3x plus 5y is equal to 6. This is the first equation and this is the second equation. Here a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to minus 1, c1 is equal to 17, a2 is equal to 3, b2 is equal to 5, c2 is equal to 6. Now we have to evaluate the value d. D will be equal to the determinant of 2, 3, minus 1, 5 in the column manner. Then it will be 10 plus 3, which is equal to 13. Now we have to evaluate d1. So first of all, we have to replace the coefficients of the x variable with the constants. So it will be 17, 6 and then minus 1, 5. 85 plus 6, it is 91. Then d2 is equal to, we have to replace the coefficient of x, y variable with the constants. So it is 2, 3, 17, 6. And this is minus 39. So these are the three values required to evaluate the values of x and y. We know that x is equal to d1 divided by d and y is equal to d2 divided by d. And here you can see that the value d is not equal to 0. So solution can be obtained here. So here it is 91 divided by 13, it is 7. Then y is equal to d2 divided by d minus 39 divided by 13, which is equal to minus 3. So you can write down the solution. Okay, let us write down here. The solutions of the system of equations are x is equal to 7 and y is equal to minus 3. And this will be the answer for the given problem number 1, which is based upon the Cramer's rule of two variables. Now it is the time to solve another problem which is in the terms of three variables, but again from the Cramer's rule. Now coming to the second example based upon the Cramer's rule, solve the following system of linear equations by using the Cramer's rule. The three equations are given like 5x minus 7y plus z is equal to 11, and the second one is 6x minus 8y minus z is equal to 15, and the third one is 3x plus 2y minus 6z is equal to 7. And we have to solve it by the Cramer's rule. Given that the system of equations are 5x minus 7y plus z is equal to 11, 6x minus 8y minus z is equal to 15, 3x plus 2y minus 6z is equal to 7. It is the first equation, this is the second equation, and this is the third equation. First of all, we have to write down here the values. a1 is equal to 5, b1 is equal to minus 7, c1 is equal to 1, d1 is equal to 11. Then a2 is equal to 6, b2 is equal to minus 8, c2 is equal to minus 1, d2 is equal to 15. Now it is the time for a3 is equal to 3, b3 is equal to 2, c3 is equal to minus 6, d3 is equal to 7. First of all, let us evaluate the value of d here. That means the determinant of the coefficient of the variables x, y and z. So it is 5, 6, 3, minus 7, minus 8, 2. Then it is 1, minus 1, minus 6. And you have to evaluate and you have to expand this determinant along the first row or second row or third row or first column or second column or third column, and you will get the answer will be 55, which is not equal to 0. Then again we have to find out the value of a d1 here. Just we have to replace the constants in place of the coefficient of variable x. So it will be 11, 15, 7. The unchanged terms are minus 7, minus 8, 2, 1, minus 1, minus 6. And again you have to expand it by the rows or columns and you will get the result will be 55. Then D2, just you have to replace the coefficients of the y variable and then it will be 5, 6, 3, 11, 15, 7 and then it is 1, minus 1, minus 6 and you will get the result will be minus 55. Then D3 is equal to, it is 5, 6, 3, it is minus 7, minus 8, 2, then it is 11, 15, 7 and again you will find that the value is or the answer will be minus 55 for the D3. Now it is the time to evaluate the values of x, y and z. We know that x is equal to d1 divided by d, that means 55 divided by 55, 1. Y is equal to d2 divided by d, minus 55 divided by 55, which is equal to minus 1. Then z is equal to d3 divided by d, it is minus 55 divided by 55, which is equal to minus 1. Now just the last step is here, the solutions of the system of equations are x is equal to 1, y is equal to minus 1 and z is equal to minus 1. And this is the answer for the given problem number 2. So here in this topic or in this video session, just we have discussed about the system of linear equations in 2 variables and 3 variables. Then we have discussed about the definition of consistency and inconsistency. And then we have discussed about the Cramer's rule in 2 variable as well as in the 3 variable. And at last we have solved some of the problems based upon the Cramer's rule. In the next video session, we are going to discuss about the condition for consistency and some of the problems based upon it, then condition for inconsistency and some of the problems based upon it, and then we have to go through the homogeneous system of equations and the procedures and some of the problems based upon it. Till then, thank you.